Good morning and welcome to Lessons in Love. And today we're on lesson 262. The lesson is Let Me Perceive No Difference Today. A really, really beautiful and heartwarming lesson. And it reminds me of how little children see one another. They see very little difference. And we're going to be invited to recognize that forms are the only thing that show up as different, that beneath the form, everyone is the same and everyone is one. So in fact, there isn't an every, there's only a one. Before we dive into our lesson, let's take some time rested in holy awareness of our beauty, of our truth, of all that we are. So closing your eyes down, softening your gaze. Gently tucking your chin in and bowing your head down as an indication of your willingness to surrender. Taking the head down to serve the heart. Resting in your heart. Very consciously moving into a space of gratitude. Perhaps bringing to mind some things for which you are grateful. We begin this day in gratitude. We open our hearts and we surrender to love. We ask love to lead the way through the minutes and the hours of this new day. We welcome joy, fun, and abundant prosperity. We recognize that all encounters are wholesome and that all experiences can be met with a peaceful heart that is anchored in the truth that we are one, that we are love, and that we are free. We release these words and we let it be. So the first part of the lesson today is the prayer, and it's such a beautiful one. My source, you have one child to look upon. So there is only one. We are all that one. We are all part of that one. Expressions of that one child. It is your one creation I would see. And why should I perceive 1,000 forms in what remains as one? And why should I give this one child 1,000 names or more? Your child must bear your name, for it is yours. Let me not see it as a stranger to its source, nor as a stranger to myself. For it is part of me and I of it. And we are part of you who are our source, eternally united in your love, eternally the holy child of God. And so when you think of how we call each other love, and how we sometimes call strangers even love, a shopkeeper can go, there you go, love. A taxi driver, there you go, love. There is such truth in that, because we are speaking to love itself. We are all those expressions of love. And we never want to separate love from its source. So if you hear, let me not see it as a stranger to its source, how can we be a stranger to God that created us? We are an extension. We are an expression of that pure love. And let us not look at another as something separate, but as that expression of love, the same as we are, not separate. And so how would you treat a seeming other if you were to recognize that it is love itself, that it is love standing before you in the form of a human being? Everything is different when you think of it like that. And so the next time you say love to someone, really see what you're doing. It's such a beautiful thing to call one another love. There's real power behind it. So we who are one would recognize this day the truth about ourselves. We would come home and rest in unity. For there is peace, and nowhere else can peace be sought and found. So until we start to recognize that everyone is one, we won't know true peace. Until we stop having enemies and we stop thinking there is another. So what a wonderful thing to go out and practice on this day. Let me perceive no difference today. Let me perceive no difference, no separation, no specialness. Let me not make anyone special. We are all the one, and we are all just pure, pure love. And by just, I mean simply that. Pure, pure love. That's what we want to identify with. That's what we want to know in the other. It's the namaste. The light in me sees the light in you. Enjoy your practice, and maybe today just rotate that word. I am love. Just love. Say love, 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 love.